This is a quick demo of our web service interface of our DVRs, and I'm going to be showing you how to access it and some of the features that you will find. For this demonstration, I'm going to be using Windows 8 and Internet Explorer 10. So to start, I'm connected directly on my network, so my DVR is right next to me, and I'm going to type the internal IP of the unit. And this is the initial web interface. So once I access the web interface, I'm going to be able to see the layout of my camera. So as you see, there's four squares or four windows. This is the standard layout. So here on the bottom, you can see more layouts for your cameras, up to 36. Really neat, really easy to use. You can go full screen if you want to, and change the layouts on full screen as well. Very easy. To exit out of full screen, just click again and you go back to the main interface. As you see to the left side, you can see the name of your cameras. For this DVR, we already label each camera, but by default is camera 1, 2, 3. They are labeled that way. And this is a hybrid DVR, so you will have this arrow right here that goes to all the way to 32 channels. My first 17 through 20, they are megapixel cameras. As you see, I just click on it and I'm able to see them. It's very easy to open the camera. You have also an option right next to the camera. It's an arrow that allows you to open the camera using the extra stream for a lower resolution and for better streaming. When you have lower bandwidth, it's recommended to use extra stream for a lower resolution. That does not affect the way that the DVR is recording or anything like that. It's just for viewing purposes. On the right side, you will see the PTZ panel. You will have an arrow right here. If you click on it, you'll have more options here that you can apply to your PTZ cameras. You have color settings, and this applies only to the web service. It doesn't apply the recording. So if I wanted to change the color settings of this camera, just for the web service interface, I just choose the camera, and that's pretty much it. It will not affect the recordings or the DVR itself, just for the web service. If I wanted to reset it, just click reset, and that's it. It's pretty simple. Here you have the more option. You can choose where the picture path will go, or where the pictures that you take, the snapshots for a particular camera, will go. So you can click on it and they by default go to the C drive on this folder right there. If I click OK, it says I set it successfully. I can change that if I want to. As well as for the record path, if you wanted to record this particular channel to your computer, you can tell it to do so, and then it will save it on this particular folder on the C drive. I can reboot the DVR from here. If I click on it, it will say, do you really want to reboot it? You click OK. As long as nobody is logged in at the DVR itself, you will be able to do so. On the top, you will see the playback. You can access footage from your DVR by selecting the beginning time and the end time, and the channel that you wanted to review video. For example, if I want to review video for one of my megapixels, I just choose that channel and choose mainstream because that's the quality I wanted to see. And this is the time, let's say the 14 till today, and I just click search, and it shows me the first 100 records for that particular channel. And what I have to do is just double click on it, and I will be able to see my footage at that particular time. You can see here the time. You can zoom in, digital zoom. You have these options right here on the top right corner of each window. You can see you have that option right there. So while I'm reviewing footage, I can just double click on it and click the magnifier, for example, digital zoom. Just click on it, make a square, and then I will zoom in into that picture, and I can see clearly from the web service the area that I digitally zoom. If I wanted to record, and just click that option right there, local record, and it will record to your computer. I can take a snapshot. Let's play a different footage right there. I can take a snapshot of it. That's it, and it will show me here the snapshot that I took. Let's go back to my desktop. Start desktop. There you go. And many functions you can do from here. Let's change this to the 16-channel layout, and I'm going to open certain cameras. Let's open this. Open this. I can just simply click the square I wanted to open that particular camera and then group them if I want to. For example, I wanted to add a particular camera to a region here or a window. I just simply drag it there, and this camera will go in this position. So it's very simple to use. Again, I can just double click on it, and if I have, for example, a microphone, I can just click on it, and I will be able to hear audio from it. I have a particular camera here in the sales office that I have a microphone in it, and if someone is over there, you will be able to hear people talking. And another function that this particular DVRs or all of our DVRs have is the ability to control a PDZ from it. So as long as the PDZ is connected to the DVR, you can control them from here. For example, I wanted to move this camera. I can just move it from here. I can zoom in if I want. Everything from the web service is very simple. Everything is through the network. And you can access the OSD of the camera. If the camera has compatible OSD, you can just input the preset number, and then the OSD will appear there, and you will be able to control your cameras. Let's close all of these cameras.